Hey everybody, good Wednesday morning. Wake up, come on. Eddie Williams Sellers. Getting my morning started. It is 7:54 here on Wednesday morning. It's wet here in East Point. Stormed all yesterday afternoon. A lot of rain during the night. We've had a rainy summer, haven't we? Rainy spring also. Anyway, y'all, the Morning Post says some mornings the body feels a little stiffer than other mornings. We are a month away from autumn. Hummingbirds are chirpy, noisy little things. I love hummingbirds. I don't think I've ever seen as many as this year. They buzz me often and almost invade my personal space. To just fly up so close, so quickly, right to my face, and then just stop and just stand there. I'm like, well, how long are you going to just sit there looking at me with your little pointed beak? Um, but it makes sense. The garden has never been so beautiful as this year. All of the rain makes a world of difference. um, I should stretch more. I thought about that this morning. Or do yoga. Stuff to kind of pull the body a little bit and do it on a regular. But I don't. It's hard to get into those kind of habits. And hard to break bad habits also. Is writing a habit? I guess it is. Will the Justice Department ever go back and be a respected branch of government after being turned into a personal crime operation of Donald Trump run by a bunch of thugs and criminals? It's disgusting what's going on in this country. And I'll never let up from calling the devil the devil. It ain't nothing but a bunch of scums and bums that's filling those offices all in the Justice Department now, especially that lunatic lady from Florida. Do we go back and visit the places we have been before, or do we just let them go and move on to other places? I think sometimes I'd love to go back and spend more time in Costa Rica. If you think the drive up the Blue Ridge Parkway is something, you should travel the back roads of Costa Rica and drive across all the old bridges and sit by the hot springs or in the hot springs of Toboken. I have an eye appointment today at 11. Something is wrong with one of the corneas of my eyes. I think I scratched it or tore it or something somehow. I can't really see out of it. And I didn't even know I couldn't see out of it until they did a eye test on me the other day. I'm like, oh, I can't see nothing, can I? I have almost come to realize that in life, it's always something. Yeah. I have a dumpster set out at the Key Road house. The next 2 days, I will be filling it up with all of the stuff that we have been tearing out for the last couple of months. And then Ava and I head down to Macon Friday for a weekend in Macon, Georgia. Who would have ever thunk it? But anyhow, there's a festival going on down there that she's involved in, and I figured, Macon couldn't be no worse than hell. Forgive me for that. I've just known so many people like, I came from Macon and I hate Macon. I'm like, hate Macon? That's kind of strong. And like that place, I grew up there. I just hate Macon, Georgia. I've run into people like that. Get my own self tickled this morning. Oh, I jest with people this morning. Macon is a lovely place. Otis Redding's from Macon. Think a lot of people actually come out of Macon. The people emailed over the tickets yesterday for us to fly to New York for the filming of us talking about our relationship, Ava and I. It seems like a lot of money to me to fly us up and to put us up in a hotel and to give us a stipend just to interview us and all. But I thought about it when I agreed to do it, and I thought, you know what? You say you want to make a difference in the world. Go make a difference. I'm hoping in some way, when you do something or are involved in something like that, it's out there in the world to see, and maybe it makes a difference. So that's my logic for it. Aside from, it's hard to turn down a free trip to New York. I probably would go anyhow unless it involves something sitting through a timeshare for 3 hours. Good heavens. We did that one time in some place, Tampa, Panama City, something when kids were little. Oh my God, I almost had 3 panic attacks. Didn't buy it though. Good Lord, it's such a ripoff. But anyhow, so anyway, this year is flying by. It will be September and October before we know it. The stores are already putting out Halloween stuff. I get to spend 5 days in Manhattan with Savannah, Jill, and Ava in October, which will be here before you know it, a month away or so. I always loved that time of fall with them in New York City. It's become like a little tradition. I think this is maybe our 4th fall that we're going to spend a week in Manhattan and just walk across the Brooklyn Bridge and eat some dumplings in Chinatown or whatever. I have a with the 2 nights. It's just a bump and run New York trip. With 5 nights, I have a few mornings to just relax in the lobby of the hotel and slowly drink my coffee and piddle and diddle and write and just enjoy some mornings and drink coffee. Drinking morning coffee is one of the joys of life to me, isn't it? Was we born with 2 eyes in case we ever needed a backup eye? Jesus spoke of eyes often. Did y'all hear that? Read that? Some of you church folks spoke of eyes often. He was talking about the Trump people when he was talking about that. He said they'd have eyes and they wouldn't even see, and they'd have ears and they wouldn't hear. I kid the Trump people. I'm pissed off at you, though. You put this country through this bullshit with your idiocy. Just pissed off at you. You tell me you tell me like, yeah, I voted for Trump. Well, fuck you. That's what we think about you. Fuck you for the shape you put this country in. And I say it in Jesus' name, and I say it in love. But fuck you just the same. Good Wednesday morning, sweet people. This is going to be a good day. It already is. The picture, hummingbirds at Constance's house. Love y'all.